I really like Digosure milk. I've suffered from knee joint pain for a long time, over 10 years. I relied on my children and grandchildren to help me move around. Many times, just to go up the stairs, I had to rely on one grandchild to guide me and another to stand behind, afraid I might fall. Whenever my children were at home, I needed their help. Even walking or going to the market was very difficult. But since I started drinking Digosure milk, I feel much healthier and more comfortable, and I no longer need to rely on my children and grandchildren for movement. Now, I can grow vegetables, raise chickens, exercise, and even take my grandchildren to and from school with ease. I feel even healthier than a young person now. I really, truly love this product. I've had this illness for more than 10 years, since before my son got married. Now, my son is married and has a child who is in the 3rd grade and already 8 years old. At first, I only had pain in one knee, and it was just mild pain. But then there was a time when the pain became unbearable, feeling as if someone was hitting my leg with an iron rod. It was excruciating. I had to be rushed to the hospital, where they took scans and diagnosed me with knee joint effusion. The doctors drained the fluid, cleaned the joint, and injected antibiotics, which relieved the pain for about 2 years. However, after those 2 years, my condition relapsed, and the knee pain returned severely. I was in so much pain that I limped like someone with a disability and could barely walk. Oh dear, I went to many places, traveling from the south to the north to find traditional medicine. The herbalist even became fond of me and took me in as a goddaughter, promising to cure me. However, the treatment only lasted for a little over a year before it became ineffective. Then I came home and heard people saying I should try going to Bukit village because they had good herbalists there. So, I went. I bought medicine from the place everyone recommended. I got 30 doses of herbs, and they told me I would feel better in about a month. After 1 month, I did feel better, but the relief was short-lived. Within a few months, the pain came back. Then, people recommended other herbalists, so I kept trying. I went through another course of 30 doses, but it still didn't work. On the 3rd attempt, I went back to the same place, got a 60-dose regimen for 30 days, 2 doses a day. But again, the relief lasted only a few months before the pain returned. Eventually, I got tired of it and stopped taking the medicine, resigning myself to limp around like that. One night, I couldn't sleep, so I was just fiddling with my phone and scrolling through Facebook when I stumbled upon a product. I read about it and found it quite interesting. I thought to myself, why not buy it and try it out? That was the first reason. The second reason was that after reading the information about the product, I realized the company was conveniently located near my house, just a short distance away. So that day, I went and bought the milk, getting 6 cans right away. In the first month of drinking it, the pain gradually increased. By the second month, the pain got even worse. I was so scared that I immediately called the sales lady to ask why. She told me, just keep drinking it. The pain indicates that your body is starting to accept and regenerate. Just listen to me and keep drinking it. So, I continued. By the end of the second month, the pain became even more intense, so much so that I had to crawl up the stairs, clinging to the railing to get up because I couldn't walk. The consultant kept encouraging me to keep drinking, so I trusted her and kept going. By the 3rd month, the pain began to lessen, little by little. By the end of the 3rd month, I no longer felt any pain and I could walk normally. My daily schedule is packed with activities. I start my day at 5 a.m., waking up to play badminton. Then I go back home to feed the chickens, water the vegetables on the rooftop, and then come downstairs to cook for the family, feed my grandchild, and take them to school. I don't rest, I head out to the garden to grow and tend to the vegetables. I even help water the vegetables at my daughter's house. Around 4 p.m., I pick up my grandson, bathe him, and cook for my daughter. Afterward, I head back home to pick up my 2 other grandchildren, cook, bathe, and take care of them until about 8:30 or 9 p.m. when my children come home from work. That's my busy daily schedule. But now, my legs feel great. In the past, I would have been scared to move around so much, but now, I don't have any problems at all. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even walk before. Just walking from here to the gate was impossible. I could barely take a few steps before needing to pull up a chair to sit and rest. I just couldn't go any further. I wanted to walk, but I just couldn't. I only had pain in my left knee, and I also had degeneration of the 7th vertebra. My lower back hurt as well, though it wasn't as painful as my knee. I was in and out of the hospital like it was routine. After each stay, they would send me home, and after a while, the pain would return, and I'd be back in the hospital again. They even recommended that I try acupuncture. I tried it, but it didn't work. I was terrified because if I ended up bedridden, not only would I suffer, but my children would have to suffer too. There was a time when I was hospitalized for over 3 months. My husband passed away nearly 30 years ago, and I raised my two children alone. Now that my kids are grown, I live with my son. But his job takes him all over the country for chess tournaments, so he's rarely home. My daughter-in-law works all day, too. You see, in such a situation, being in and out of the hospital all the time like I was, it was too much. But now, I don't feel any pain at all. My back doesn't hurt, and my neck feels fine. I can walk around normally and comfortably. After drinking Digosure milk, I have been cured of my ailments, and I feel very satisfied and pleased. Now that I am older, I realize that I have to take care of myself first and be responsible for my own health. Many people think that bone and joint issues are simple, but they are far from it. The fact is, our skeletal system supports our entire body. I advise everyone to regularly purchase good products every year and month to help improve and lubricate your joints, allowing them to regenerate. Don't wait until the pain becomes unbearable to start taking care of yourself. Secondly, once you start using a product, you must be consistent and complete the entire course, never quit halfway. As the old saying goes, eat 3 bowls of rice, and take 3 doses of medicine. You have to eat enough and you have to take enough. You must complete the full treatment to truly determine whether the product works or not. I encourage everyone to drink Digosure milk because it has no side effects at all. It's great for your health, so everyone can be like me, having strong bones and joints without needing to rely on your children or grandchildren. A course of Digosure lasts about 3 months. You'll need about 2 to 3 cans per month, with each can being 400 grams. I drink it regularly, 2 glasses a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. At my age, around 60, many people can't even play badminton, and some can barely walk. You know the effort it takes to play badminton, but I can play continuously for an hour and a half, or even 2 hours without any problems. I keep playing like that.